know somebody asked me the other day on the live, what I think about a trade and who may be going. And the Pistons got a lot of fat. I spoke on the potential traders on the horizon. I think most likely to be traded is Isaiah Stewart and Jaden Ivey, slightly below that. And I think if it was a third, it's Short Thompson. And one of the reasons I believe so is because one time you look at the dynamics of the team, you got Sasser, you got Cade Cunningham as your two ball handlers. Pause. But then you start looking at the other guys they brought in, catch and shoot, Hardaway, catch and shoot, Harris, catch and shoot at the other guard, spot or four, spot Beasley. So for the most part, they got a bunch of guys that can really, they want the ball in Cade Cunningham hand 90% of the time. The other 10%, is probably gonna be in like somebody else's hands that they can trust, Sasser or whatever. So really, Jaden Ivey just don't fit well with Cade Cunningham, from the simple fact of if we're not gonna have an offense where we gonna move the basketball or we gonna be equally yoked in the backcourt, it don't make no point to have two combo guards in the backcourt that need the basketball. So you see what I'm saying? Even though Jaden Ivey can be the guy that can defend, and but he does some things with the ball in his hand. Some things he can do well is he can get down the court, and really playing with Cade Cunningham. When they get the ball, the first person they look for Cade Cunningham, he slows the pace up. He ain't moving too fast. And that may be another reason why they're not playing with a lot of speed. The knee injuries and him being a bigger guard, they're not getting up and down the floor. You give it to Jaden Ivey, they're going to get up and down the floor. It's just him protecting the basketball. Jaden Ivey, if he was playing the guard spot, if he was controlling the ball as the lead guard, they will look totally different from an offensive standpoint. I'm not saying they will win more games or whatever, but they will look totally different. When he was running the guard spot in Detroit, when they moved Killian Hayes out the way, he looked fantastic. His ability to get to the rack, his ability to distribute, he was a different basketball player. And then when he played with Cade Cunningham, he just watched him. So with them already preordaining and giving Cade Cunningham the key to the franchise, it's really no fit for Jaden Ivey. Jaden Ivey is good with the ball in his hand. Now you can say, well, they can bring him off the bench and he can run with the second unit. Okay, what happens if we get into a rhythm? Okay, we want to finish with our best five. Him and Cade if Cade just gonna dominate the ball, it ain't gonna work. It's not gonna work. Now if they implement an offense in which they moving it, and they cutting, they swinging it, and we just we gonna push the ball up the floor and we gonna play with some pace, Ivey is a perfect guy to have. Ivey is better with the ball in his hand. They haven't even said, let's see what Cade look like without the basketball in his hand. Absolutely not. Everything run through and go through Cade Cunningham. And I said on the live the other day, it may have been an uncomfortable conversation. He has not earned that right in the NBA to do so. He never earned that contract he got. He's earned the goddamn thing. They lost more games with him than the year before. So they basically gave him the keys to the franchise. Some people kind of, blame him for how I went with Killian. Now I went like that with Jaden Ivey. You know what I'm saying? So in my opinion, if they're going to play an offense in which it's going to be an equal opportunity offense for the most part, where we're going to hit the open guy, we're going to move, we're going to flex, we're going to curl, we're going to run, then Ivey make a lot of sense in the backcourt of Cade. You got kind of a bigger, slower, powerful guard, but then you got a lightning quick guard. But then again, if every time we get the ball, we giving it to the bigger guard, then guess what? It take away from what a Short Thompson can do. It's going to take away what the Ron Hollins guy can do. It's going to take away what Jaden Ivey can do, because guess what? He's slowing the pace up. A Short Thompson, he's an elite athlete. Jaden Ivey's an elite athlete. Ron Hollins is an elite athlete. Stewart can get up and down the court and outrun most bigs in the league. We put Cade in there. We don't get out and run. He walking the ball up the court. We up the court. That motherfucker still at half court. So these are things that y'all really not looking at. When he get the ball, he play at his own pace. I guarantee you, without him in the lineup, the Pistons play a lot faster. I guarantee you. I don't even need the statistics to tell me that. They play a lot faster. I guarantee you. And I'm going to go on a limb. I feel like if Jaden Ivey was the lead guard, they would win more basketball games. And I'm going to tell you why. It's because he will give up the basketball. He doesn't mind it. That game that he hit all them threes in Portland, Cade Cunningham, I don't think, was in that game. And look how everybody was playing. The ball was moving. The ball was swinging. Hollywood swinging. The ball was swinging around. They was moving the basketball. Killian was getting in rhythm. The offense looked good. They was playing with pace. You know what I'm saying? He got into a rhythm. Cade Cunningham is a team killer. I keep telling y'all that. He stagnates everything. He slow it down. He constipate everything. And Bernie Bickerstaff, if he don't change that, he gonna be, you know, he gonna be on the street with Dwayne Casey and Monty Williams. The ball must flow. The ball must move. The people must cut. They must exploit isolation matchups. You know, but that's just my opinion. But Ivey is gonna be gone, I believe, soon at some point, because he simply don't fit with Cade. And unfortunately, he never got the opportunity to compete, to be for the guy in Detroit. He never got it. They just gave it to Cade Cunningham. When he got here, he deferred. He said, well, it's Cade team. Oh, man, you that nigga too. Excuse my language. You him. In my opinion, you could be better than him. If he better than you, he not that much better than you. I don't care what the stats say. I don't care what. Y'all keep talking, oh, the numbers, Jason Tatum numbers are okay. I don't care about the numbers, wins and losses. What do you do when it's time to win? And Jason Tatum came up small when it was time to win. Cade Cunningham ain't never been in a position to win, so how can I give him the key to something and he ain't won nothing? So Ivey is just simply not going to fit because they wanted to be Cade's team. They gave it to him. He didn't earn the right. He didn't earn the opportunity for it to be his team. You know, so he can dominate the ball, and everybody. If you can't catch and shoot, you got to get the hell out of Detroit. Isaiah Stewart. You know, another guy, good energy guy, but he ain't the most efficient shooter. Unfortunately, you go down the pipe. You continue to go down the pipeline, and you say, you continue to go down the pipeline, and Ashur Thompson, he can't shoot. So we can't stand him on the wing. He becomes a liability. So what do? We're going to get 3 guys that can space the floor and shoot. What else they going to do? You say, well, what type of deal would they be looking for some of these guys? They can just get capital. They're going to be looking for a 5 they can stretch the floor. Similar to what they had with Kelly Olynyk. They're going to be looking for a stretch 5. I'm telling you what they're going to look for, or another wing. There's going to be a big fella that can stretch the floor out. Which, you know, Lauri Markkanen would be a good fit for them. You know, you can go Durant, Markkanen, Tobias Harris, and whoever you want to go in the backcourt. You know. So, but that, you know, it's just guys that don't fit. Ron Hollins, they willing to work with him. And they may be willing to work with Ashur Thompson on his jump shot and some things he can do. But in reality, he's pretty good with the ball in his hands too. He like having the ball in his hand. He like creating his own shot. He like distributing and making guys better. And when you got guys the part of their game is being good, the ball being in their hands, that's part of who they are, which that's a big thing in the NBA. Most guys can't play without the ball. You know, they probably gonna get rid of you. If you a liability as far as playing with Cade Cunningham, you can't space it and shoot it, you probably going to be gone. They're going to build a team all around him and his ability to create space to shoot. Don't be surprised if they get rid of Durant and look for a guy like Markkanen or somebody to be able to get 4 guys around him who can space it and shoot it. Don't be surprised. I'm telling y'all, that's all they care about is that guy's ability. They think they're going to win a championship with the ball in his hand. He not that guy. He not that guy where he gonna be doing stuff that Luka could do. He not. If he was Luka, they'd be fucking successful. So they're gonna trade some good pieces away, just for the simple fact that they don't work with Cade Cunningham. So thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications. Increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop video financially. Excuse me. Want to support the channel? Cash App, $CJGood313, Venmo, CJGood313, PayPal link in the description. Appreciate the love and support. Check out Detroit Poison Talk playlist for more videos like this. Peace.